grab some weights. Power core kind of will do the same thing that we've been doing as far as a mix of some standing and some work down on the mat, core focus, as well as balance and strength. Let's just take a little bit of a warm up, starting with our feet about hips distance apart, soft in our knees and hips. We'll circle the arms all the way up. Take the hands on the hips, hips back, and a slow tuck round and roll all the way up to standing. We'll roll the shoulders. We'll do that again. Big inhale, big circle, big lift. Hands on the hips, hips back, tuck round and roll all the way up. Let's take that right knee into the chest. We're going to alternate left and right and left. Good. We'll just continue to alternate and keep the toes lifted, the toes pulled up towards the shin. And let's draw that navel in every time we lift those legs to help protect the back. We're going to start to step this a little wider, opening up those hips, and even adding a little rotation, turning the torso. We'll take this for about 10 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take those feet hips distance apart. Right leg can step way out to the side in the side lunge. Drive those hips back. Exhale, push up. Let's take 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Sorry, we'll do 8 on the other side. Did you guys hear that hissing noise? So I heard that hissing noise. I didn't know what it was. I go in the little back room. It's a tank of carbon dioxide that for some reason spontaneously was spewing. So shut that off. Hopefully you can hear me better. Let's take 2 more here. Last time on the side lunge. Back to the center, feet hips distance. Let's take the right leg behind in a lunge. That right heel is up. Let's tuck our hips underneath a little bit and lift up through the chest. Feel a little stretch in this hip flexor here. Okay, a little stretch. We're going to bend that back knee, dropping straight down, and then stand tall, straightening both legs. Bend and straighten. Just taking a few of these just to warm up the muscles in those legs. 2 more. Last one. Good, soften those knees and step that right leg forward and then switch. Left leg goes back into the lunge. Little tilt to those hips, lifting through the chest, sinking back to that back knee, straightening, lifting tall. Two more. Last one. Good, we'll soften those knees. We'll step that leg forward, turning our toes out slightly. We're going to step the right leg out to the side into a wide squat. We're going to drop ourselves down into the squat, check our knees, make sure they're over those ankles, and that we're drawn in tight through the tummy to support us. Okay, tight through the tummy to support us. Both arms going to go down in front of us. We're going to sink. Then we're going to press up tall with straight legs. Bend the elbows, reach down, sink, press up. Good, sink, press up, that's it. Five more. 2 remaining. Last one. Good, hands on those hips. Let's sink. Navel tight again. Right arm reaches across the body. Give a little rotation. Bring it in center. Switch left arm. Alternating. Little twist, little reach. Lots of strength and stability in those legs. Pulling us steady and strong. We're taking 1 more each side. Back through center. Dip it down and step that right leg in. Give the legs a little shimmy, a little shake. I'm sure they're warmed up now. We're going to squat to pick up our weights. We'll take heavier. If you have 2 sets, take the heavier of the 2. Arms will rest by our side as we bring in a softness in those hips and knees. All right, we're going to take a forward lunge, stepping out front, bending both knees, body is upright, pressing off, coming back. Let's start with that right leg again. Here we go, 8 of them. 8, 7, good, nice, slow and controlled. 2 more. Last one, hold this one out there, okay? So we're in our lunge, our belly button is tight, alternate hammer curls. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let the weights hang by our side, sink in, and then step back. Good. We're going to start those forward lunges on the left leg. Here we go. Just step out. 8 of these. Big press up. Three remaining. 3, 2. Hold this next one out there. Belly button super tight. Here we go. Hammer curls. 10, 9, 8, 7, 2. Core is tight. 2. Last set. Let those arms hang. Step back. Good. Shoulders roll. Soft knees. Side lunge right. 8. Step out. Heel press. Come back in. 8. Just like we did in that warm-up. On the next one, we're going to hold it out there in that side lunge. Let's go ahead and place that right arm, right hand on the thigh. We're going to use the left and take it into a high wide row. Elbow pull straight out from the shoulder, slow to return. That's it. Let me try to keep the neck relaxed. 3 remaining. 3, 2, 1. Good, pressing off. Here we go. Into the other side. Left leg takes the lead. Just the side lunge. Step it out. Drive the heel into the floor. Press it back. 7, 6. Find those glutes. Come on. This is the next one where we hold it out. Good. Left hand on the thigh. Right arm. Wide row. Wide high. Looking for 10. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. Keeping the core tight. 1 more. Good. Press it in. Step it together. Shoulders. Roll them up. Let's bring those weights together. The little ends are together. We bring the elbows in. Tuck those elbows. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a rotation. Right leg steps back. We rotate to the left, keeping a tall, long spine. Back to the center. We step together. Good. Let's take 8 with that right leg. Step back. Exhale, twist. Back to the center. Step together. 8, 7, 2 more. Last one. Keep the arms where they are, just switch legs. Left leg steps back. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale, center. Stand together. Two more to go, come on. Nice big lunge, huge rotation, last one. Back to center. Arms rest by those sides. Feet are hip distance. We're going to take a squat and a double curl. Okay, we're going to rotate those wrists when we curl. So we'll end up with the palms facing towards the shoulders, okay? Let's squat, curl, and then straighten up. Okay. Squat, curl, straighten up. Good, so get that little bit of a pause there at the bottom of our squat. Feeling the strength in those thighs and those hips, those glutes. Good, only 4 to go, come on. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, center we go. Perfect. One weight can go out in front of us, and we're just going to keep one. And we're going to keep one. We're going to throw it over the right shoulder. Okay. Watch the arms so we don't do too much of a full extension. Our shoulder blades stay down. We're going to add a rotation and a knee lift. So the upper body is rotating, and the lower body that meets it, okay, knee comes up towards that weight. Okay, so oblique side of the waist. The weight is over the right shoulder, the hips are slightly back, left leg lifts as we twist to the left. Exhale, pull in, inhale back to center. Almost like that knee smash, smashing a board over the knee. Two more. Last one. We're going to roll that weight over to the other side, set the hips back again, brace the core, and on the exhale, let's do it. Twist. Pull it in. Two more. Last one. Good. Back through center. Roll those shoulders out. Let's bend the elbows. Leave the weight at the chest. Toes slightly turn out. We're going to step that right leg out to the side into that wide squat. We're going to squat down and hold. Toes pointing the same direction as the knee, belly tight. All right, sitting into our wide squat. We're going to press up. Weight is slightly in front of us. Then bring it back down to the chest. Here we go, 10 of them. Good, don't rush it. Stability and strength in those legs. Good, think of those inner thighs pulling in towards the body. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, dip it down, step it together. Give those legs a quick shake and then reset up for the other side. Elbows tuck in, hips are back. Toes slightly turned out, left leg steps wide. We set up into that wide squat. Draw that navel into brace. Here we go, 10 press ups. Halfway. Maybe sink a little lower. Come on, 5, 4, 3. Last one, best one. Good, dip it down, step it in together. Roll out those shoulders, squat down. Pick up that other weight so you've got both weights in those hands again. We're going to start from the top with our forward lunge. Okay, our forward lunge. Hips are soft, right leg steps forward, big lunge, and we press step back. Good, left leg, let's alternate. Here we go. Take the time. Sinking in as much as the legs and knees will allow. If the legs get tired, you can always shift into a toe tap instead of a lunge. Good, that heart should be pumping. We're halfway there, 5 to go. 5, 2 sets, come on. Stay strong. 1 more, each leg. Back to that center. Roll out those shoulders. Let's bring the hands out in front. Looking for a deadlift. Chest stays up, back stays long. Inhale, hip hinge. Exhale, drive those heels into the ground, squeeze the glutes. Inhale. Good, exhale, bring it up. Keep going. 3, 4. Good, nice and slow. 5. 2 more. Last time through. Good. Shoulders roll. Let's set up for those side lunges. Okay, those side lunges. Soften the knees. All right, hips are back. We're going to take 8 of them over to the right side. Step right. Hips back. Heel drives us to the center. 8. 7. 6. Last one, so let's hold it out here. Right hand on the thigh, wide row. 10. Good, think of that shoulder blade, working hard. Good, resist that gravity. 4, 3, 2. Last one, this arm, let those arms hang, step in together, taking 8 side lunges, left leg, step wide, drive it in, 8. 2 more. Next one is the one we hold out. Good. Set it up, knees over the ankle, left arm, hand, weight on the thigh. We pull for that wide, high row. Right arm, looking for 10. We're already at 3, 4. 'Yes, come on. 8, 9. Last one. Good, let the arms hang. Press into center. Give those legs a kick, a little shimmy, a little bit of a shake. All righty, my friends. We're going to take a reverse lunge. Okay? Reverse lunge. Feet are hips distance. Okay? Weights come together. Right leg steps behind. We rotate left, back through center. And we're switching, alternating. Left leg steps behind, rotate, center, step together. Continue to alternate those reverse lunges. Good, focus on the rotation. Try to stabilize the lower body, separating the movement from the upper body. One more each leg. Good, arms release. We'll find that roll. Feet come in hips distance. We're going to take a squat with a curl. So we'll find the squat, rotate those wrists as we curl, pause, and then press through those heels to come to top. Squat, curl, press to the top. Good. Keep those rib cage locked together, halfway there. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. One weight will go down in front of us. One hand on either end. We're going to take that weight over our right shoulder. Hips are slightly back. On the exhale, find the rotation, lift that left knee, exhale, twist, pull it in. Inhale, center. Let's do it. We're going to take 10 on each side. We're really working those obliques today. Last one. Good. Shift. Hips back. Exhale. Twist. Six. Come on. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Let's tuck in those elbows. Keep the weight in the chest. 2. Slightly turn out. We're going to step wide and out to the right. Drop it down. Exhale. Bring it in. Step together. All right. Let's do 8 more. Step wide. 8, 7, 6. Driving those hips back. 'Last one. Let's hold it out wide. Good. Belly button. Super tight. Press up. 8 of them. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Sink lower in that squat. 4. Drive the navel in towards the spine. 3, 2. Last one. 1. Bring that weight in. Step that left leg in. Give it a kick. Let's reset up. Elbows in, hips back, toes slightly turned out. Left leg steps wide, drop it down. Exhale, bring it in. 10, 9, 4, almost. We've got this. 3, 2. Hold this next one out here. Belly button tight. All righty, let's do those presses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, sink down lower. 4. Let those inner thighs squeeze in. 2 to go. Last one. Good. Drop it down. Step it together. Give it a big old shake. All righty, my friends. Let's keep our weights close by. We're going to set up our mat. Okay, set up our mat. Make sure you can see me. All right. Before we come down to the floor, we're going to pick up those weights one more time. We're going to add in a little tricep. Okay, add in a little tricep. All right. Get the hip hinge for our deadlift. Halfway up. Pull it into a row. Press back. Back in. Back down. Halfway up. Palm space row. Push back tricep. Allow those weights to slowly come back down in that deadlift. Palms turn in row. Press back. Center and down. Good. We've got 5 more. Row. Press back. Center. Back down for the deadlift. Halfway up. Row. Back. Center. And down. Good. Come on, 2 more. Last time, all the way through. Row. Press back. Center. Down for that deadlift. Drive into the heels. Come all the way up. Roll those shoulders. All right, we're going to come down to a plank. If you'd like to, you can use those weights, okay, underneath your hands as a support. Or you can come down to flat palm. Or, of course, you can come down onto your elbows and forearms. Up to you. But let's set it up in this plank. Let's pull in through the belly. Lift the hips high as those shoulders. Open up those shoulders. Lengthen out through the neck. Flex our thighs.
Think of the legs pulling towards the arms. The arms pulling towards the legs, activating those triceps. Breathing. That's it. Halfway. If you feel yourself start to slide, just draw that navel in a little tighter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down to the knees. If you have the weights, take them off to either side of your mat. Into an extended child's pose is where we're headed, with arms out front, hips back. A couple of deep breaths. Really fill the belly with air. Exhale, let it all go. One more time. Good. Let's take this into a balance. Spinal balance. Hips are over knees. You can use a fist for a wrist. You could use that weight if you wish. Open palm, okay? Your choice. Belly button up and in. Our core is tight. We're going to extend that right leg out behind us and that left arm. Good. Keeping our core tight, we're going to alternate, switch. So we're lowering those limbs, extending our left leg. Right arm, reaching, pushing. Switch. And switch. Good. Just going from side to side. Keeping that torso as tight and stable as we can. Good. 4 more. 4. Long neck. 3. 2. Let's hold this one out there. Good. Let's take this into a crunch. Exhale, elbow and knee meet under the body. Pull the belly in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Come on. There's 8. There's 2 more to go. Last one. Good. Switch sides. Extend. Hold. Stabilize that shoulder. Exhale. Let's do it. Pull it in underneath. Elbow, knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Two remaining. Come on. Really extend. Last one. Good. Round the back like a cat. Let the head hang. Take it into extended child. Extend those arms forward as far as you can. Stretch those lats. Widespread fingers. Let's separate those hands towards so that they're more towards the edge or outside of our mat. On the inhale, we're going to shift forward into a kneeling plank. Good. Chest is drawn open, shoulders and shoulder blades down. Excellent. Little mini push-up. Press back into the extended child. Draw that navel in as you push back. That's our move. Inhale, shift forward. Belly tight, little push-up. And then bring it back. Good. If you prefer to make this more challenging, of course, you can do just the push-ups and omit the extended child's pose. Or you can turn this into a full push-up, tucking toes under and getting those knees up off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Let's make this one your best one. That's it. Big extended child pose. Couple of deep breaths. While we're here, let's walk the hands towards the left side of the room, pushing out with the right rib cage. And back to the other side. And center. Extended child's pose. Taking this to that kneeling lunge again. Kneeling lunge. Kneeling plank. We're going to lower all the way down. And as we do, let's try to keep those elbows close to the ribs like a chaturanga. So we lower all the way down to our mat. We're lengthening those legs. We're going to take cupcake fingers, okay, right beside our chest. So just fingertips touch. The palm of our hand is lifted. Neck is long, shoulders and shoulder blades down, navel up and in. On the inhale, just the upper body lifts, toes stay down. So when it lifts, think more of extending, reaching the top of the head forward, abs are tight. Slowly lower down. We're going to do that 5 more times. 5. Open the front of the body, challenge that low back. 4. Little pause when it's extended. 3. 2. Next one, last one. We're going to hold that. Good. Maybe extend those arms way out to the side. Wide spread fingers. Navel super tight. Shoulder blades down. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come in on either side of the chest, cupcake fingers. Allow yourself to lower down. Let's set up so that we are pushing up into our kneeling plank. Elbows stay close to the body. Lock that belly, press up. Good. Extended child's pose from here. Fantastic. One more inhale, exhale. And then let's roll ourselves up into all fours and then into seated position, shifting those legs, swinging them around. All right. We'll situate ourselves on our mat, okay, or wherever our floor system is so that our head, when we lie down, will end up on that mat, okay, on that mat. Belly button up and in, okay? We're going to roll ourselves down one vertebra at a time. Arms can extend and reach. And we're going to bend those knees, placing both feet on the mat, securing that lower back. We're going to find our weights, okay? Now we're going to come into a fly, okay, chest. So you might want your lighter weights, especially if you have anything going on with your shoulders, okay? Of course, the option is to do it without weights. You still get a little challenge. Just make sure you mentally focus on flexing those pec muscles, those chest muscles. Let's take the elbows straight out from the shoulders. Good, arms slightly bent. On the exhale, we're going to squeeze those chest muscles as we bring straight arm overhead. Inhale, resist that gravity, fight it. Exhale, bring it in. Good, keep that tummy locked tight. Option, bringing our hips up into a bridge and holding bridge. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, turn this into a skull crusher. Okay, skull crusher, elbows bend, weights drop by the side of our head, and then elbows straighten up to push the weights back towards the ceiling. You can remain in that bridge if you're up in there, or lower those hips, take a break. We have 5 more skull crushers to go, almost there. 5, 4, good, keep those hips up. 3, 2, last one. Let's put those weights on our hip creases. Our hip creases where the leg meets the torso. Allowing the hips to drop towards the floor. Squeeze those buttocks, press the hips to the ceiling. Hip dips, lifting, lowering, squeezing those buttocks, using that extra resistance from those dumbbells. Good, taking 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let those hips come all the way down. Good. One weight goes off to the side. We're keeping one. Okay, so keeping just one weight. Hands on either side of the weight. Weight extends towards the ceiling. Straight arms over the head. Okay, so your weight is in your eyesight. We're going to pick up our legs. So straight arms, straight legs. Head is on the mat, as is our torso. Belly button super duper tight. On our exhale, we're going to crunch, driving that low back into the mat so that the head and shoulders lift just the tiniest bit off the mat. And then we're going to slowly lower. Arms stay locked and straight. Here we go, 20 of them. Good, keep staring straight up at the ceiling. Chin just slightly tucked. Try not to let that belly pooch. Focus. Halfway there. Good, draw that navel in. 6, 5, 4, push it, 3, 2, one more. Good, bend the knees. Both feet on the mat with knees bent. Both feet on the mat with knees bent. Keeping just that one weight. Skull pressure from here, elbows bent, weight drops over the head. Straighten both arms together. Option, lift those hips up into a bridge and hold the bridge as we continue to work those arms, those triceps. Two more. Last one. Good. Bring that weight down towards the chest. Lower those hips. We're going to press the weight off to the side. Okay, weight off to the side. We're going to cross our left ankle over our right thigh. Fingertips above our ears, in the back of our head. Elbows. Stay straight out wide. Lower back. Connected to our mat. We're looking for a rotational crunch. Exhale. Lifting that right shoulder towards that left knee. Inhale, lie it back down. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lie back down. If you're looking for more challenge, you can lift that right foot off the floor as you twist in towards the knee, and then extend it as you lie back down, creating more of a double crunch. Taking 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more to go. Good, head rests, uncross those legs, recross the other side, open up that hip, secure the low back, exhale, twist and rotate, inhale, center. Good option, add that double crunch, bringing the leg in, and then extending. Two more. Last one. Good. Bring that foot down to the mat. Uncross. Release those arms. Take those arms, wrap them around underneath those knees. Bring the knees into the chest. And then straighten those legs up towards the ceiling. Arms. They can go out to the side, or they can lower down and tuck underneath the hips. We're going to lift and lower the legs, okay? So a little extra support with hands under the hips, or they can go out to the side. All right. Draw that belly down and into the mat. We're going to take a scissor. Right leg lowers down, pointed toe. Exhale, switch. Left leg lowers as right leg comes up. Good, nice long, straight legs. Again, hips can go by, our hands can go by your side. They can go underneath those hips if you want, or out to the side. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, last scissor. Let's bring those knees into the chest. Give them a nice big hug. Good, we're gonna do a tuck and a double extension. On our exhale, we draw everything in. Inhale, big extension, legs at a 45, arms overhead. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Head is optional. Okay, you could leave that head extended and lifted, or you can place it down when you extend. Taking 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good, bring those knees into the chest, give everything a hug. Rock a little side to side here to find release. Arms are gonna go out to our side. Knees together, ankles together, legs at about a 90-degree angle. We're going to work our way into the twist. Option, heels on the floor with those knees bent. So if you have any back issues, you feel challenged there, you can take this alternating twist with the heels on the floor as opposed to elevated. Whenever you're ready, we're focusing on our obliques, the outside of the waist. Drive deep in the navel to help us lift these legs back up before they hit the floor. Good, 2 more through. Good, 1 more each side. Good, next time, let's let these legs come all the way over. Let the legs rest on top of each other. Let's turn our palms up so that our chest opens, and we'll turn our head in the opposite direction of the knees to stretch out the neck. Big inhale, filling the belly. Exhale, release completely. 1 more. Good, let's turn those palms down. Bring the knees in close to the body. Give them a little hug when you end up on your back. And then release, and let's come into that relaxing twist on the other side. Knees go down. Turning our head the opposite direction, palms up, open chest. Big inhale, big exhale. Good, palms down, knees in towards the chest. We'll give them a hug. A little rock, side to side. Let's take that right foot, put it on the mat with the knee bent, and extend our left leg up towards the ceiling. You can hold on behind the hamstring, behind the calf, one of each, whatever feels good for you. We're looking for this hamstring stretch, the back of our thigh. Let's deepen the stretch by straightening out the right leg, laying it flat on that mat. Good. Think of that right thigh driving down. Right toes pulling towards the shin. Left leg getting a big stretch. Breathe. We're going to take this into a supine pigeon, okay? A supine pigeon. That's bending our left knee, wrapping our left elbow, our left arm around the knee. So we're using our left elbow to kind of hug that left knee. Left hand grabs the shin, right hand grabs the heel. Make sure that your foot stays flexed so that when your right hand grabs the heel, you don't pull on the ankle, okay? Left foot stays flexed, right hand grabs the heel, and we're angling our left knee towards the outside of the body to open up this hip. Deep breath. Good. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Both knee hug. Left foot on the floor with the knee bent. Right leg extends, starting into that hamstring stretch. And once some of that tightness starts to subside, you start to straighten out that left leg, driving the left thigh down towards the floor and flexing that left foot to intensify the stretch on the right leg. Okay, let's change it into our supine pigeon. Bending that right knee, right arm, right elbow, wraps around towards the knee. Right hand ends up on the shin. Right foot is flexed. Left hand grabs the heel. We start to open up the hip, angling that right knee towards the outside of the body, heel towards the navel. Good. Breathe into that inner thigh. Wonderful. Let's draw that left knee into the chest so both knees come in again. And we give ourselves a nice little rock. We're gonna roll ourselves all the way over to our side. Use our hands to help push us up. And from our all fours position, we're gonna come into a runner's lunge. We'll take our right foot out front. And allow those hips to sink in, digging into that hip flexor. Big breath. Let's shift back and switch legs. We're going to work our way up to standing from here. Curling the toes underneath, stepping wide, taking a slow tuck, round and roll all the way to the top, watching out for our weights or other items that might be around our feet so that we don't trip. We're going to take a big circle the arms all the way up, then release the hands onto the hips. That's where we started in our warm-up. Hips back, one vertebra at a time. We tuck, round, and roll up. Big shoulder roll at the top. Fingertips reach for the floor. Right ear reaches down to the shoulder for a neck stretch. We'll switch. Left side. Head cups in center and neutral, turning and looking over the right shoulder. And left. Good, center it is. One big lap circle up. Just an inhale to lift those ribs, then release those arms, roll out the shoulders, and have a fabulous day.